Vivek Bindra. Dr. Vivek Bindra, for the MSME sector, what more needs to be done? Now, we did see that the focus last year of the financial stimulus packages was actually the MSME sector. Do you believe that's something that will continue in tomorrow's budget as well? And what else, would startups and entrepreneurs hope for as they navigate continuously this very turbulent economic climate?
Thank you. While being founder and CEO of BadaBusiness.com, we deal with a lot of MSMEs and entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, womenpreneurs. Post-pandemic crisis, if you look at the last year, the smaller MSMEs, they're already out of cash. और उसके बाद staff का salary, their rental cost and their cash flow situations were really under trouble. And then पीछे लोन्स का ऑफटेक शेल्फ ऑफटेक को और बढ़ाने के लिए पुश किया गया था. एंड देन पोस्ट कोरोना अनदर लोन. इंस्टेड ऑफ सपोर्टिंग certain waivers, looking at the potential of the business, there is another possibility of moving towards Lehman Brothers crisis of 2008 when the offtake has increased to a new extent. Second, there is a scheme of 59 minutes में loan मिलेगा. Let's look at that also. On the other side of this coin, out of 6.5 crore registered MSMEs, public sector bank में only about 50,706 loans got approved, which is far lesser than the loans applied. And then moreover, only 27,000 out of those approved 50,000 were sanctioned till this last year. There's a huge gap at one side. And then let's look at the third side of the coin, which is not the third side. Coin doesn't have the third side, but there is a third side. If you look at MSME portal, it was launched कि government departments or ministries will actually help business की payments को कराने के लिए. But it was not effective. What happened? Applications filed were 41,000. Amount involved was about 11,000 crores. But like in cases settled out of 41,000, only 3,000, less than 10%, which means amount involved was less than 600 crores. So the mutual settlement with the buyer, the amount involved was huge. लेकिन अभी क्या है, वो MSME समाधान पोर्टल का भी execution कमजोर रहा. So if you look at, I wanted to speak on a lot of things. One thing which I feel that somehow if the formalization of this sector can increase, out of these 6.5 crore MSMEs, immediately the number can actually jump up to 13 to 14 crores. Because we see a lot of MSMEs are unregistered at the moment, और जिसका benefit उनको बहुत लंबा मिलेगा. MSME sector digital friendly भी होएगा उससे, and then 34% तक revenue आपका बढ़ सकता है if you can digitalize them. Production methodology is outdated if government can work around that area. Plus, since I come from EdTech sector, the next opportunity you will give me, I'll speak on EdTech sector, how the GST should reduce from 18% to 5%.
Okay, I'll come back. And also, Dr. Vivek Bindra, you want to come in, you want to weigh in on EdTech sector and certain other sectors that you believe should also, be important for the government. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you all for bringing me back again. See, what I feel is इंसान को रोटी कपड़ा मकान के अलावा the most important thing for him is education. But if you look at pre-pandemic, the world has actually changed. You're asking from my area. I am into complete form now. I'll speak with a lot of excitement. Here are a few things that I'd like to share with you. Pre-pandemic, country was not able to consume as many graduates they were produced, and post-pandemic, Indian economy is still not growing at the same rate as the number of the growth rate of graduates being produced. Real-time corporate campus experience is completely lost. Somebody said a few moments ago, God forbid if pandemic comes back, this conventional theoretical classroom-based approach will not work. What you need is MOOC, massive open online courses. So EdTech is going to be the game-changing area. Now, for incompetent faculties, low industry demand, underemployment, which is another big problem. Stagnant syllabus, lack of counseling is a big problem. The SHM had actually said 93% MBA graduates are unemployable. So students take average loan of 20 lakh rupee while they want to study from a private college, but their repayment capabilities are lost. Their NPA have risen to 147%. Now, with the expectation of automation, artificial intelligence, lean management, and from the aspiration to preparation, there is a huge gap. Now, let me share with you the seizing of the opportunity. 65 million unregistered MSMEs, 65 million registered MSMEs, and 170 million are entrepreneurs and solopreneurs in the market. So total, basically 300 million is the huge market opportunity. Sometimes we think that MSME matlab 6.5 crore log. So the total addressable market size is about 30 crore. So because there are solopreneurs and entrepreneurs which are coming behind. Current GDP contribution is 29%, but the possibilities are huge. So what is needed right now? With this 227 million in rural India, 205 million in urban India, the digital penetration is increasing. Try का आप data देखते हैं तो 761 million internet users expected है अगले साल तक. अब अगर इतना बड़ा हेडरूम ऑफ ग्रोथ है, so what is needed? Needed is 1.7 billion डॉलर का इन्वेस्टमेंट हुआ है पिछले 9 महीने के अंदर एडटेक में. If you look at last year, only 400 million डॉलर. 400 million डॉलर से 1.7 billion डॉलर. So इसका मतलब कि the world is getting ready. We are 5 years ahead in edtech and education right now because of this pandemic. Situation is completely changed. There's an adoption curve. So 237% increase हुआ है searches में on online courses. So government needs to really focus in this area. 7 hours of the mobile screen usage has actually come down on daily basis. 30% increase हुआ है rural mobile data consumption के अंदर. So what is happening is at the top corporates, for them, they have their solutions. Below, okay, something is happening around skill building, but in between, there's a huge world of MSME and entrepreneurs, which is untapped market.
I think Ajay Tata may want to weigh in on that. Ajay is also a domain expert there. Ajay wants to come